unprecedented scandal. 17 red cards in Bolivian league match. The second leg of the Copa Bolivia quarterfinal between Real Oruro and Blooming concluded in an unprecedented chaotic scene on November 27, which the Bolivian media has dubbed a disgrace for the country's football. The match took place at the Jesus Bermudez Stadium, Oruro, and ended in a 2-2 draw. This scoreline allowed Blooming to advance to the semifinals with a 4-3 aggregate victory. However, immediately after the final whistle, everything spiraled out of control. Brawl erupts. Players and coaching staff from both teams immediately engaged in a fierce altercation. According to reports, the catalyst was allegedly Real Oruro forward Sebastian Zeballos, who pushed an opponent and provoked his teammates. The situation escalated when Zeballos' teammate, Julio Vila, threw a punch at a player from the opposing team. Real Oruro coach Marcelo Robledo also became involved in a tense argument with a Bolivian national team staff member present at the venue. During the melee, Coach Robledo was pushed and fell, resulting in shoulder and head injuries, and had to be rushed to the hospital for emergency care. The local police force had to mobilize around 20 officers and use tear gas to finally subdue the mass brawl. Blooming coach Mauricio Soria quickly instructed his players to run into the locker room to avoid being swept up in the violence. Record number of cards and impending discipline. According to the official match report, a total of 17 individuals were sent off by the referee, a figure unseen in the history of professional Bolivian football. Visiting Team Blooming, 7 players and 3 coaching staff members received red cards. Home team Real Oruro, 4 players and 3 coaching staff members received red cards. Surprisingly, Sebastian Zeballos, who was considered the instigator, was not immediately penalized with a card on the spot. However, referee Renan Castillo is expected to send a supplementary report to the Bolivian Sports Disciplinary Committee. It is highly likely that more severe penalties will follow, with at least 6 players potentially being banned for the rest of the tournament. This is not the first time these two teams have been involved in violence. Blooming had an altercation with Bolivar a few weeks prior, while Real Oruro also had a similar history of violence in the relegation playoff last year against Royal Perai. This latest incident is causing a wave of profound outrage in the Bolivian football community, and the country's football federation is certain to impose heavy sanctions.